Okay. So today we are, so last time we talked about, as I was saying, so last time we talked about the relationship model, that is the ER diagram, how we can draw an ER diagram and sort of use a program to convert it into the corresponding relationship model. Today we are going to have a sort of short class, but essentially we're going to talk about relationships that have more than two entity sets related together, mostly three relationships, three entity sets related together. And then we will also talk about converting an ER diagram into its corresponding relationship model and their SQL uh, statements, right? Okay. So in general, a particular relationship model or an ER diagram does not specify how many connections you can have. But in general, we can say that something is a binary relationship ER diagram when we have a particular relationship that relates to particular entity sets. If we have two or more relationships in entity sets that are being related, we call those as n-ary relationships, right? So if we have three entity sets being related to the same particular relation, we would say that this is a ternary relationship, right? So this particular diagram essentially says that employee has a primary key employee ID, note the underline there, has an employee name. It relates to branch that has a branch name as a primary key, and branch city and assets as its other attributes, right? And it also relates another entity set, that is job, that has the title as the primary key and the level of that person, or in terms of hierarchy, which level does that person um, work in, right? So in this particular relationship diagram, so usually we will always see a relationship diagram that has at most two relationships, two entity sets being related to each other. We will rarely see diagrams such as this, where three or more entity sets are being related together in a single particular relationship. So given this diagram, let me ask you guys a couple questions. So given this diagram, I'm basically saying that this is a bank data set, and I'm saying that this particular person has this particular title in this particular branch. So let's say that, let's pick a name. So let's say Jonathan. There is only one Jonathan. So let's say Jonathan with the same employee ID. So Jonathan works in New York. So Jonathan works in New York as a manager. We can represent this, right? So let's have, so given this relationship, can I say that Jonathan works in New York as a manager, right? So Jonathan works in New York as a manager. We have that particular representation. And can we also say, and let's say that employee ID and employee name are the same thing. There is only one Jonathan, let's say, and we can also say that, let me specify, E001 is Jonathan. So in this relationship diagram, can I represent these two things, that I'm saying that Jonathan walks in, let's say, I don't know, Kansas works well, Kansas, and works as a bank teller. So these two entries can, Edward, can you see everything here? The notepad and the diagram. Okay, so can these two things, uh, wait, can you guys not see the notepad? Wait, I think, can you see the notepad and the diagram? Forget about the text for now. Eric, Edward, my picture is covering. How about this? Okay. Okay, so yeah, Zoom is weird. Uh, Tell me if you can't see anything important, like if I'm showing something. Okay, so given this ER diagram, can we represent these two relations? That is the employee name, where employee ID is this thing. So employee name, branch name, and title. So can we represent these two things in the works on relation? Right. So we have these two tuples. Can we represent these two tuples in the same relation that we have? Yes. What about, so Jordan says yes. So what about this thing? So can Jonathan work as like a sales guy and a manager at, so we say that Jonathan can work in New York as a manager. Jonathan can work in Kansas as a teller. Can we say that Jonathan can work in New York as a sales guy in this particular diagram? Wait. Let me ask this question again, because yes does not, I don't understand which answer you're saying. Um, so let me copy this thing. So is this possible in the CR diagram? Yes or no? Very good answer, Jordan. So Jordan, could you paste it as like a public chat, in the public chat? Long. Is their IDs different? I say that Jonathan has this ID E001. So I say that branch name is a primary key. I say that job is a primary key. And these are all many to many relationships, right? There are no arrows here. So what happens when we have many to many relationships? All the primary keys together make up this final primary key for this thing, right? Exactly. So only because it is a many to many relationship, we can have Jonathan working as a manager in New York and a sales guy in New York at the same time, right? But let's say that job towards job, and I can't just draw anything here, but let's say that towards job, this was arrow. I don't want you guys to answer, but I want you guys to understand that what I'm saying. So employee and branch are both connected using a normal edge, but towards job, we have this arrow. What does that mean? That employee and branch are many to many, but job is a one, right? At that point, we will have an issue that is Jonathan New York, Jonathan New York manager, Jonathan New York sales guy will not work out. Right. So today what we are going to do, so you guys are correct, very good. So so essentially up to now what we have in this particular diagram, Jonathan can work in New York as a manager. Jonathan can work in New York as a sales guy as well. That is sort of weird, right? But Jonathan can also work in Kansas as a teller, the same particular person. So this is what this particular ER diagram allows. So today we are going to talk about how arrows, what arrows mean in terms of ER diagrams. And it gets real shitty when we add more arrows to it. So we will talk about that. But essentially, we will first talk about this n-array relationships, that is one or more relationships related between multiple entity sets. And then we will talk about how we can convert a particular ER diagram into its corresponding SQL file, right, or their relationship. Okay, so yes, right, first things first. So let's say that we have an arrow here. So employee, branch, job. What does this mean? This means that each employee can only have one job at each branch, right? An employee branch pair, that is, since it's many to many, both of those are primary keys, right? Employee branch pair can only have one job. It cannot have more than one job. So, and in that point, at that particular point, now is this line possible? Jonathan, New York sales guy. Given that Jonathan is already working in New York as a manager, Jonathan is working in Kansas as a teller, right? It's not possible anymore because remember, wherever, exactly, Edward, you're correct. Wherever we have an arrow, that means that it is one, right? It is only one possibility. So both employee branch together would only have one particular value for job, right? Very good. Does everyone agree with Edward's answer, right? Do you agree that, so type yes or no. Can this particular statement, everyone except Edward, can this particular statement be true in this particular ER diagram? That is, we already have Jonathan, New York manager, Jonathan, Kansas teller. Can we have Jonathan, New York sales guy in this diagram? Yes or no? I want sort of everyone to answer. Right? Because job has to be one given employee and primary branch are primary key. Oh, Edward, very good question. Could you paste it in the public window and explain a bit more on that? What do you mean with that? If what I'm saying is, if all of those are many to many keys, then all of those primary keys will come together into a single notation, and then we have combinations of singular values. No triplet would have the same value. But if we have an arrow towards employee instead of job and branch, that would mean that one employee can have many jobs and many branches. Exactly. You're correct. Exactly. Okay. So, so that was basically ternary relationships, right? Where your number of relationships is basically degree 3. Now, we can also imagine relationships that are more than degree, so that are more than degree 3, but more essentially,